Hey everyone, it's Nicola from our cottage garden Rangimariē. Okay guys, so I've been pretty busy in the garden. I've been taking cuttings and sowing seeds, trying to clean up this mess of a greenhouse that's been overcome with hop vine. I'm going to use these hops, dry them out with lavender and make little pillows to help people sleep. They've got a sedative effect and they're amazing little plants. Here are some of my vegetables that I am germinating for winter, my winter crops. A lot of them are cruciferous vegetables. I've got collie, broccoli, bok choy, green cabbage. Here I have some mixed delphinium, black knight, allium, giant allium, larkspur. These are capsicum chilies that my son germinated a year ago. I've got 2 of them inside. These plants will go on for 3 or 4 years if they don't get a frost on them. So I've got them inside so I can keep having chilies right through the season. The winter season. Some more little seeds put down. I've got some blueberries there. I've got hollyhock, the bridesmaids, mixed delphinium. I've also got taken some cuttings of Cafe au lait Dahlia. Alina is an award-winning rose on the show bench. It keeps its form right from bud burst right through to when it drops its petals. It's just a gorgeous creamy rose, absolutely beautiful. And here we have Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunrise is an absolutely gorgeous orange and yellow rose. It's just looks like a sunrise. It's just so pretty. And I've taken cuttings of this, very easy to grow from cuttings. Alina is just a little bit harder in my book to grow from cuttings, but I propagate lots of roses, and that's why I put a lot more in, because I know that at least 1 or 2 of them will strike. This is choicer Tanata. I have this growing along one side of my driveway and I wanted to propagate some more cuttings to put along the other side. I love the little white flowers, they smell beautiful, and it makes an incredible hedge, fast growing. This is a slow growing plant. It is used to replace box hedging because it looks very similar to box hedging in its growth habit as well. It's beautiful around formal areas. If you want to frame a formal area, a nice sculpture, or even your herb garden, absolutely amazing wee plant. As far as I know, it's quite disease resistant and it doesn't get blight. My potting area is not attractive. I am utilising it quite a bit at the moment. This is the Cottage garden. It is looking a little bit stressed out because of the drought we've had. We've had no rain in over a month, and when it does rain we only get a tiny amount, and all of my cut and come again lettuces have now bolted, so I've cut them down. I will pull them out and replace them because we're in high summer and we've still got quite a bit of growing to do. I've got harvested collies and cabbages in there. My tomato is in a pot, it's going well. I think it's a beef steak tomato. I've been harvesting off that. I've got a little cucumber in there somewhere tucked in there, Cavallo Nero kale. I've got purple cabbages in there. I've got spinach, but that's starting to go to seed as well and bolt. I've got a white currant out the back with Dublin Bay. Zucchini, that's been giving me zucchinis. Just lovely. It's probably not the best place for it where there's raspberry cages, but that's okay. Next year I will put a zucchini in a bit more full sun.
This is a Hydrangea Peniculata. I had done some cuttings off my original bush that's in my borders and stuck the stick into my pot, which actually houses asparagus, which is down there, and it grew, and now we have these beautiful heads of white or creamy colour, but they will fade to pink down the bottom and cream at the top. It's absolutely beautiful. So glad that it survived. And over here I have a lot of cuttings that are rooted. They need some attending to. I have a lot of birds, starlings, blackbirds and thrushes, and they just make a mess of the wood chits all over the place and be knocking over pots and pulling out little tags.
Over here we've got Shasta Crazy Daisy and a Wisteria toe flax that's just self-seeded here. It looks kind of pretty in my nursery with all my cuttings. I've got some Japanese laurel that I took from cuttings, and that's all rooted now, and they will go out in the border once they're bigger. They're just lovely. Salona Serenatita cuttings. As you see, there's bark everywhere because of the birds, but those are all rooted cuttings. I took, I think it was last autumn, and they are all going well. They will be going around the gardens to frame the borders. There's some more of them, all rooted, needing to be repotted. A lot of work in the nursery. And now I'm putting more stuff down, so yeah, it's a lot of work keeping them all watered and looked after. This little hedge is Tuscan blue rosemary, and it's going around my little Cottage garden. Over there is a heap over there that's called the mound, and that's where I put a lot of vegetation. It just builds up over time. There's dahlias coming out of there, Jerusalem artichokes, gosh, I've got the hops rooting in it as well. The hops are just having a fantastic time in my garden. Looking a little bit of a mess, guys, but you know, soon will be autumn, and then I will be doing a lot of cleaning and tidying up, and yeah, that's what gardening's all about, isn't it? This is my Burman mocha, and he is 12 years old, and he is coming to investigate the greenhouse, which has not been in use all summer, but it is getting a lot of use now, and he's investigating. Don't know what he's doing. Hey Moki, hello, say hi to everyone. Notice this little salvia. It's sort of a bluey purple, but I have no idea what type of salvia it is. It just appeared in this pot, but it's so pretty. I really want to get some Salvia Armistad, because that is a deep purple, and the leaves are just amazing as well. But if anyone knows what salvia this is or what type it is, it's pretty true to colour on the video. Can you leave like the name down in the comments? That would be amazing. Thanks guys. I lost the name of this Dahlia. It's a cutting I took. I think I took several cuttings of this Dahlia. It could be Crazy Love. I have no idea. It could be Cafe au Lait, because I did take some Cafe au Lait cuttings last year. Yeah, I'm going to put it out. It's got a wee bud on it, as you can see, and so I'm going to put it out in the border and see what sort of flower I get from it. Obviously it's something that I desire and I want, that's why it's in a pot. So yeah, I'll let you know what it looks like once it's out.
These wee hydrangeas were cuttings that I took last year. I think they might be pink and white or red and white hydrangeas. So anyway, I don't know, because the birds have pulled out the tag again. So I'll end up putting them in the border, and we'll see what they are, and I'll let you guys know what beauties they turn out to be.
I just wanted you to see this beautiful vista as I was talking to you about the cuttings that have rooted now, the hydrangea cuttings. Look at this. We have, oh, we've even got a beautiful lemon dahlia over there. We've got cosmos, we've got Emmy majus, and we've got a beautiful pink rose. Not sure what that rose is called, but then we got the backdrop of all the apples that are, some of them are ready to harvest. it's laden with apples. It's time to be picking them, which I have been, but this is just gorgeous. And then we have the Hydrangea, and we have the beautiful pink phlox. It's just poking its way through. Look, kind of weird sort of things going on at the moment, and this is why climate change is a thing. Look at that. The Hydrangea is flowering. Now they flower in spring. They don't usually flower at this time of the year. I've even got a Wisteria flowering, so I'll show you that. The Wisteria, which is in a pot. Where is it? Here's the pot. It is flowering. Now we're heading to autumn. It's kind of weird. There's some weird things going on. I've even had my Philadelphus flowering, so only a couple of flowers, but just kind of out of season. Just shows you the difference in our climate and what's happening around the world globally.
And look what I potted up on my deck. Okay, we have impatiens, which was rescued from a local store. It was only $5. All it needed was a water, and I'm a sucker. I can't walk past them when they are crying out to me, please take me home. So I potted it up and put it on my deck, and it absolutely has not stopped flowering. And we've got a gardenia here that I got from Trade Me, and I put some lobelia around it, some midnight blue upright lobelia. I've also got bulbs in there, but don't ask me what they are. We'll see in spring, won't we? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you coming and taking the time to look at my channel and follow my videos. Oh, hi Moki, just gone past. The weather's been really, really hot. It has been very difficult to spend a lot of time in the garden, but as the days get cooler, hopefully in autumn, we'll be able to get out there more and propagate and take cuttings. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching my video, and thank you for liking and subscribing. And if you want to see more and follow more of my videos, then don't forget to ring that bell. Have a lovely day, have a lovely evening. Bye.